What's up, guys? It's Lunatic, coach of the Brookhaven Banettes, and this is playoffs. We made playoffs. We got a bye week for playoffs because we were number one seed in our division, so we got a week off while the other two from my division, Storm and Kyle, had their battle, and Kyle came out the victor. So we are facing Kyle now for the playoffs, and if we win this, we go on to finals. So rundown of his team: he has Mega Absol, Scissor, Kamao, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Lycanroc, Midnight, Miss Magius, Gliscor, Salazzle, Gardevoir, and Serena. So the last time we fought, I choked the game away. And it'll be interesting because since the last time we battled, we have both made changes to our roster. At that time, I had Terrakion and Araquanid still, and he had Mudsail and Alolan Ninetales, which he swapped for Gliscor and Gardevoir. So our teams are different. Things I think he's definitely bringing are Scizor, Vaporeon, Gliscor, and Gardevoir. Ever since he picked up Gliscor and Gardevoir, he's been bringing them to, I think, like every match. He brings Vaporeon to everything. He brings Scizor, I think, also to everything. Scizor is such a threat. But I definitely think last time I could have won if I didn't choke the game away, and I still think this time around that I can win. So, rundown of my team: Daisy the Mega Venusaur with HP Fire. I'm not gonna screw it up this time. No, I had to bring the HP Fire. Like, even if he expects me to bring it for the Scizor, I have to bring it. Leech Seed, Giga Drain Knockoff. I'm 248 HP, 164 defense, and 96 special defense, Calm Nature. Next we have Roly Poly, the Donphan with the Assault Vest, Earthquake Knockoff, Ice Shard, and Fire Fang. More coverage for Scizor. And I'm still pretty bulky, like I can take hits from Scizor. I have 248 HP, 140 defense, and 120 special defense, Careful Nature. Next we have Empoleon with the Shuka Berry with Scald, Ice Cream, Stealth Rock, Aqua Jet. Shuka really for the Gliscor who thinks he can do something to me, and I can just kill him with Ice Cream. He's not going to have Yachi because he's going to have Toxic Orb, so I don't have to worry about that. I am 208 HP, 100 defense, and 200 special attack, Quiet Nature. And now we get on to the more fun sets. Let's go this way. My baby, Mimikyu, with the red card, with Swords Dance, Play Rough, Shadow Sneak, and Will-O-Wisp. 252 attack, Adamant, 168 speed, and 88 defense. This match did happen a long time ago, so all these like specific stat distributions and sets, I don't exactly remember what they're for. However, with the red card, I do remember, like, with the red card, if the Scizor wants to pop my disguise, I get up to 3 Sword Stance and he gets swapped out. So I remember that was part of the plan there. Now these last two mons. Okay, I'm gonna go with the actual Z user first. So we have Soteria Latias with the Draconium Z with Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Draco Meteor, and Shadow Ball. I had originally thought of bringing Electrium Z to just like nuke the Vaporeon. But I think the way that my team's looking, I'll be able to deal with it. I have 252 special attack, 40 special defense, and 216 speed with the Timid Nature. And lastly, we have Gyarados with DD, Earthquake, Waterfall, and Bounce without Flying EMC. Bounce still, like, it's still on its team pretty well. And also with the chance of paralysis. With the DD up, like, what is his switch into a Bounce? And it'll also potentially bluff that Gyarados is my Sea Crystal user. Which means he won't expect it on Latias. I'm holding Sharp Peak just to make that Bounce do a little more damage. I didn't want to run, like, Life Orb to be, taking damage every turn. And Gyarados, he has Moxie, which I want to say I haven't run on him while I've had him. I always run Intimidate. But I brought Moxie because I think Gyarados can potentially sweep. His spread is 136 HP, 252 attack, adamant, 4 defense, and 116 speed. So those are the sets, and we're gonna get to the battle in a bit. And we're back with the battle. It is going to be post-commentary. A lot of the battles I had during this 2-week span, I'm doing post-commentary because it's the busiest 2 weeks of my life basically, and I definitely could have just taken forfeits, especially in the other league where it didn't really matter, but I just can't do it. So I had the battles. I didn't ask for extension, nothing of that. I was just like, I'll get it done. And I didn't feel like live commentating that. And the way this match turned out, I'm happy I didn't live commentate it. So let's just go through this together. He leads with his Absol. I lead with Donphin. He just Mega Evolves and go for knockoff, which okay. I just EQ him, and then I kill him with Ice Shard. He doesn't use his Mega Absol well. It kind of just doesn't do anything. Ever. He goes into his Vaporeon, I go into my... What? He goes into Vaporeon, I go into Empoleon. He goes Scizor and sets up an SD. I just scald him. I get the burn. And he shows he has Lum again. But he didn't want to stay in, so I'm guessing he doesn't have the superpower. He brings in Vaporeon on the Scald, I just swap out and go into Daisy. He Baton Passes into the Salazzle, which Salazzle can still really hurt. I go into Empoleon as he goes for the Toxic, and because of its ability, it gets to poison me despite being a Steel type. He swapped into Gliscor, I swap into Latias, and I kill it with Ice Beam. So now he goes into Gardevoir. He traces the Levitate. I swap out into Empoleon because Empoleon just walls so much with him. And then I swap back out into Daisy. As he goes for Light Screen, I'm like, oh, don't do this. What is happening? I know why this is happening. Okay. That's just gonna have to look like that. I go for knockoff and he goes for Psyshock. And then because he's not very invested, I can tell, I go into Gyarados and just start setting up. And I just take these hits. And I go for a bounce as he goes for Moonblast. And then I take him out with the bounce. And I get my Moxie, I'm at +2 speed and +3 attack. He goes for a Bullet Punch, doesn't kill me. As I just go for the Earthquake. I'm at +4 attack now. He goes into Salazzle. And I just go for a Waterfall, take that out. And then he goes +5 attack. Now he goes into Vaporeon. And I just go for the bounce. He goes for Scald. He goes for Protect. Therefore, my bounce doesn't go through. And I'm like, he's just going to keep doing that. So, because bounce is the best thing to hit him with. So I'm just going to go into Latias. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. He's going to Wish. I'm going to Z-move. He didn't Protect here. And Devastating Drake doesn't even kill. Vaporeon's so stupidly fat. So he scalds and gets his Wish, and I'm like, alright, this Thunderbolt, and he goes for Wish, I'm like, he's just gonna Protect. So I just go into my Mega Venusaur, and here I go for Leech Seed. I think, now I go for Knockoff. I could have spammed Giga Drain. Whatever. I think it's here that I spam Giga Drain. Yeah. So, and you can't even see Mega Venusaur. I just spam Giga Drain and I 6-0 him. And this battle upset me very much because he told me straight up he wasn't trying. And that made me so furious because he handed me a win. He just gave it to me. It's not just a weak match, it's playoffs, and he just didn't try. And that's insulting to me. I could have definitely just beat him on my own, and he felt like I needed to be given the win. It was very disappointing to have the match go like that. And it made me sad. I'm going to finals, but he made me feel sad about it. Like, this is how I made, like, fuck Kyle. Like, he's my friend, but fuck you. And a 6-0, like, he didn't try. His excuse was he was watching wrestling. Like, bitch, I haven't slept in like 4 days, and I still tried for this battle. So yeah, that's that. Fucking hate you, Kyle, being a little bitch, and that's it. Bye.